Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Johnson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cherki. Ampadu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Talisca. Talisca. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And they can counter here. Greenwood, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Greenwood. Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Quality ball. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cherki. Greenwood. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. He's beaten the last man. Cherki! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alderete. Cherki. And it's Menu. That's good running with the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Cherki. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. He's got away. He's found some space.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Ampadu. Now this could be a chance. Matheus Cunha is having a shot! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was all...
Oh no, this does... Tries a shot! And it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed... And we hit half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Milan lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Couldn't squeeze it through. Talisca. for Conte. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, they can break here. Achiampong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Greenwood. Nicely weighted ball. Matheus Cunha. Shot could be on. Osimhen. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Menu. Quinton Timber. Oh, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Goes for a shot! It's in!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
And yes, it's him again! Eintracht Frankfurt give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Conte. Osimhen. And here's the chance to counter. Cherki. Pass somewhat off target. And that has been cut short. Conte. Played out to the left flank. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Talisca. And it's Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Talisca. Now it's Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Talisca. Looking for the run. Johnson looking to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Picked out brilliantly. Cherki. Maguire calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Greenwood, distributed tidily. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! It's hit the upright. He's scored! Morata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Eintracht Frankfurt are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary. Menu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Caicedo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great ball, and he's in here. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
5 minutes left on the clock. Menu. And Timber. And it's Menu. He's gone for goal! And the keeper read that really well. And now the breakaway. And he cuts out the supply. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Conte. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick slip. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, he's a little bit unorthodox, Peter, but I really like Brennan Johnson playing either up front or as a traditional winger. And his strength is that excellent turn of pace, of course, that gets him ahead of his marker. He can then either get a shot away or drive in those low balls across goal. But he's proven he can do this effectively, even against teams who sit that bit deeper, so he can be a really potent weapon.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to break at pace. Talisca knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cherki, and they can counter here. Greenwood. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run. Milan still without a single shot on target. Stood up well to him there. Ampadu. Cherki. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, what? And again. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Sabani. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Morata. Oh, that's well spotted. Eder Militao. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Driving forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Conte. Caicedo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Lovely ball and a real Talisca! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Matthias Cunha. He's got tall. Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Eintracht Frankfurt have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rudiger did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Osimhen. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
And a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, this could be a chance. And he was alert to it. Caicedo. Now it's Matthias Cunha. And he was quick to react. Cherki. Conte. And it's Conte. Deftly out wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Matthias Cunha. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Osimhen. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Greenwood. And he welcomes it in.
你觉得你那个怎么样啊？
Gets into some space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been intercepted.
That's great
哦，
positioning.
你只
So
要是
good
PR 弄
from
出
him.
来，我们马上扔进去就可以了。我们知道 PR 主要是给我们那个刚才给我们自己看的，它
Greenwood
不是给对方看的。
aimed beyond the defence. Real chance, real chance! He
不需要，不需要
scores!，
你们弄得差不多就。昨天我们其实
AC
找到一个比较
Milan
那个
all
关键的 bug 嘛，就是说你
One
第一次进去的
sweeping
时候，
move
你还没有这
executed
个
with
家，
deadly
不应
efficiency.
该去依
Yeah,
赖
when
这
you're
个实
hit on
验
the
里面的
counter
因
attack
素。
like that, it's like walking into a
这
sucker
个挺
punch,
好，
and
就
they're
就
dazed.
这样花点时间能找到一个 bug 就挺好的。
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both
嗯，
sides.
没
The
事没
next
事，
goal is going to be
你
so
你把它弄出
significant.
来，弄出来我给你 merge，然后等它 build 好，
Well, I'm
再让他们
hoping
去
for a nice
做这
open
个
second
validation。
half now. It's there to be won.
Menu to Greenwood.
可以可以，
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
好
Morata.
好好，那就这样。赛一今
Too
天不在
much on it, and that
他睡
is
觉了
an easy claim for the
生病。
keeper. And
OK，
it's Caicedo.
好，没事没事。好，
Well
好
seen.
那就这样啊。
Saw that coming.
That was
Mhm,
well
bye-bye.
played. Well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's made its way to him. Searching pass he's played there. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cherki. Conte. Now it's Osimhen. And no, that was never going to make it. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, there's a probing ball. Conte. Oh, well measured. Shot could be on. Played in with purpose. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's gone behind for the goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vargas. And Marmoush! And that's a real chance missed.
Marmoush fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, there's the clearance. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He might be in here. And he's running through. Nunez! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Eintracht Frankfurt take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And he's there to get it away. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven,